Hi friends, let's begin the first module of Tally Accountant course. This is one of the popular profile which you can choose after your graduation. Let's try to understand who is Tally Accountant. Tally Accountant is a person who does accounting but uses a software known as Tally. But why Tally? Why not any other software? Friends, we all have studied accounts in college, right? Because after graduation you are expected to handle accounts of businesses, and majority of businesses in India use Tally software. Anywhere you go, majority of them will be using Tally. And also, if you search Tally accountant job in Mumbai, you will find more than 4,000 plus job just in Mumbai. That's why it is very important to learn this Tally software. Friends, this will be a completely practical module. You will be following all my steps that I will be doing in this module. So watch the video, follow steps, and you will do all these steps in the Tally ERP software itself. It is just that it will be an educational version which is free of cost. So we will begin first by downloading this software on your laptop or computer.
Hi friends, in this video we will learn how to download Tally software. To download Tally software, open your browser, search Tally Solutions, and on this page click on this link tallysolutions.com. You can directly visit tallysolutions.com. On this website, click on Downloads tab, which is there on the right hand side top, and you can directly visit this page by entering www.tallysolutions.com/download, and on this download page click on download. Now it will ask you location where you want to store the setup file. I will select desktop, and once the setup is downloaded, to run it you have to double click on this file. You can do it from here download section or from the location where you have stored. So I have stored on the desktop, so I will double click it to run. Now it will ask you whether you want to install. Click yes. Here also click on install. It will take some time to install all the files. Once this pop-up comes, installation successful, you will find one more change on your desktop. You will find a small icon, this one. It shows a shortcut which you can click to open the software. So whenever you want to open the software, you can click on this icon twice and it will open the software. And friends, this is your first page wherein you can accept the basic settings, and this is the welcome page, and every time we will click on try it for free educational, this button, because we will be using educational which is free. And friends, this is the interface of Tally with 4 options: create company, select remote company, specify path, select from drive. Friends, to create company, open Tally by double clicking on Tally Prime icon which is there on your desktop, and whenever you find a license pop up, you will always select continue in education mode because we are using it for free. Here you will find 4 options: create company, select remote company, specify path, select from drive. So we'll click on first option, create company. Either you can click it using the cursor, your mouse, or you can just press enter. Here you will specify company name. We will assume it's ABC Limited. If your company name is XYZ, you can write that name. Below that, you can give other information regarding company like address, state, country, pin code, and all these options are not mandatory. So we will just move to next option and skip all of them. We will later on deal with the same. So just keep on pressing enter, enter, enter to move to the next options. Enter, enter, enter. You have to press enter till you receive this pop-up. So here you can find the pop-up, and once you accept it by pressing enter or click on just accept, this will open the second window which will ask for further details. So it has three sections: accounting, inventory, taxation. Currently we will just focus on accounting, so keep yes for accounting, inventory no, and taxation no, and keep pressing enter. Friends, to move to the next field you have to press enter, and till the time when the accept pop-up arises, enter. Friend, this is the most important screen of Tally, which is known as gateway of Tally, because here you will find all the options to various features and functions that Tally has. Friends, to record transaction we have to reach our entry point, that is gateway to Tally. So open the Tally software by clicking the icon on your desktop, select educational mode, select the company, and you will reach gateway to Tally. So this is how it looks. Friends, this side, the left hand side, if you have multiple companies, it will be shown under this ABC Limited. Let's say you have XYZ Limited, so it will shown below ABC Limited, and you have to select by just clicking one of them. So now since we have just one company, it will show only this company's gateway of Tally, and this part is gateway of Tally, the right hand side one. So let's pass an entry, but before we pass an entry we have to ensure that we have the ledgers in place. So what are these ledgers? Ledgers are the accounts that are used in the entry. So currently we are passing purchase entry, so the two accounts that we want is raw material and creditors, because the entry that we pass is raw material account debit to creditor. So we have to ensure that we have two ledgers, raw material and creditor. Suppose our creditor is Tushar Enterprises, so we will want a ledger named Tushar Enterprises. So our first step will be to create a ledger. So click on create option. You can click it using cursor or just enter. Go to ledger option. This is ledger creation window. Here enter name of ledger, which is raw material 1. Here you can also write another name of the same account. Here you have to select the group. So this particular ledger belongs to which group? Since it's a purchase ledger, we will select purchase accounts. Type of ledger, currently select not applicable. Friends, will skip all those fields which are not applicable to make the process less complicated. So you have to just press enter to skip, and opening balance again filled here below, skip, enter. Now you will find a fresh screen which is used for creating another ledger. So let's create another ledger, which is Tushar Enterprises, who is our supplier. Now select the group sundry creditors here. The second option is maintain balance bill by bill. So here you will keep yes if you want to track which payment is made against which bill. Suppose you are purchasing 10 times and that supplier gives you 10 different invoices and you are making 10 different payments to him. So you can map a payment to a invoice or to the purchase using this bill by bill option. Rest we will skip. Under mailing details, you can write address of the supplier if you want. Keep pressing enter, and here the pop-up comes, and press yes. Now come back to Tally by pressing escape. Friends, if you want to visit anywhere, you have to press enter, and if you want to come back, you have to press escape. Now go to vouchers. Friend, this is the page from where the entries are recorded. This is known as accounting voucher creation page. So here you have to, before passing an entry, you have to ensure that the page is of payment, or the voucher that you have selected is of payment. If it is of something else, then you can change it from this right hand side. So if you see right hand side, there are various options: contra entry, receipt entry, journal entry, sales entry, purchase entry. So now since it's the payment, here you can see the voucher name payment. We will change it from the right hand side. So select purchase voucher because this is purchase entry. Friends, how the process begins? So you will receive an invoice from Tushar Enterprises and a number will be written there. So just enter that number here. Suppose it's 01. Enter date. Date is 1st April. Then enter party name, which is Tushar Enterprises. If you have any receipt note number, then write it here. Receipt details. Else you can just keep on pressing enter to skip all the options. Keep pressing enter, 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 till the time you reach below particulars. Here you have to select the material purchase ledger, which is raw material 1. Once you select it, enter the amount of which you have made the purchase. Keep on pressing enter. Now this is where you can maintain bill wise details. Select new reference and press enter to go to next field. Again press enter, press enter, press enter, and press enter. Now the narration field will get highlighted. Here you can write the narration. Bean raw material worth rupees 10,000 purchased from Tushar Enterprises. Friends, mostly narration used to store additional information. So if you want to store any other information regarding this transaction, for example, if there are any special terms or if you have received a special discount, here you can mention that and press enter again. Now the pop-up will come here below, whether accept, then press enter. Friend, this is how you have completed your first entry. Now let's move on to the next entry, which is a sale entry. And again, before passing sale entry, you have to ensure that you have created the ledgers or you have 2 ledgers available to use. Currently we don't have ledger, so again we will go to create section, go to ledger and write credit sales. First we will create sales account, credit sales. Under sales account group, not applicable, press enter, not applicable, enter, enter, accept, yes. Now we will create second ledger. Suppose we have sold this good to Dipali, so you will write Dipali, enter, enter. This will be under debtors because we are selling on credit. Again maintain bill by bill, yes. Rest keep on pressing enter till the time the accept pop-up comes. Press yes. Now we have created 2 ledger. Now let's again go to gateway of Tally. You have to press escape to get back there. So escape, quit, yes, escape. Now this is the gateway of Tally. Now here go to vouchers, select. Now if you see, we have purchase voucher here, left hand side top. So we have to change it to sales voucher because we are recording a sales entry, right? So click on this sales option on the right hand side. So there are shortcut also. If you see a number is written, which is F8. So F8 is a shortcut to use this option. So you can just press F8 from your keyboard and this voucher will get highlighted. Now the first field is party account name. So you will select Dipali. Once the party is selected, you will press enter, provide dispatch details, keep on pressing enter and automatically the next pop-up will come. Enter, enter. Here you will select, since it's a sale, in the right hand side here you will get all the listed options. So we will select credit sale. If you have a cash sale, then that option will also come here. So you will select credit sale now and you will pass an entry 15,000. Keep pressing enter, enter. New reference, Yes, it's a new reference 01 bin sales made. Narration, after narration, press enter. Accept, yes. Now we will move on to the third entry, which is receipt. So suppose Dipali has paid us back. So you can press F6 to change the voucher. Currently it's a sales voucher, and to change it to receipt voucher you have to press F6, or just go here right hand side and click F6. Now to select account, you will select cash account because Dipali is making cash payment, and in particulars you select Dipali, and amount she has paid us 15,000, so enter 15,000. Against reference, so she has paid against a particular bill, right? So select this bill. Now here you will find all the pending bill details. So currently only one bill is pending, so we will select that 15,000. Keep on pressing enter, enter. Write narration, payment received, and accept, yes. Now we will record the payment entry. So we have balance with Tushar Enterprises of rupees 10,000. So you can select F5 button, account, cash account. You will select cash account. In particulars, write Tushar Enterprises 10,000. Here you will also find the balance which is pending. So current balance is 10,000 credit. So amount, write 10,000. Again, here you will select against reference because only one bill is pending. That's why it is showing only one bill here. Keep on pressing enter, and in narration, bin payment made. Press enter, accept, yes. Now you have passed two entries, one for purchase and sales and other two for payment and receipt. Friends, whenever a particular entry is passed, a fresh screen like this will pop up. Now again we are in vouchers section, and to do any other activity we have to go back to gateway of Tally. Now if you want to see the entries that you have passed, you can just go to daybook and you will find a list of 4 entries that you have passed. Here you can find the voucher type, which is the first one is payment, receipt, sales, purchase. And there is one unique feature of this, that all these entries will get auto populated in the balance sheet as well as profit and loss account. So we will discuss all of this in detail later on. Friends, in the earlier video, we have passed 4 types of entries: purchase, sales, receipt, and payment. And in this video, we will cover another 4 types of entries: contra entry, journal entry, debit note, and credit note. So let's begin. In the earlier video, we have seen that we have purchased goods worth rupees 10,000 and we have sold it for 15,000, right? So it means that we have 5,000 rupees cash with us. So let's deposit this cash into our own bank account, which is XYZ bank. But before we pass the entry, we should ensure that we have bank ledger. And if it is not there, we have to create it. So click on create, select ledger option, type your bank account name, XYZ bank account. Under here, you will select cash and bank account, bank accounts, account number. Here you can give account number, account details, and other details. Press enter, 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 enter. Emailing address if you have, press enter. So again, all these details are not mandatory, so we are skipping it as of now. Now accept it, accept. We have created ledger. Now let's get back to gateway of Tally. Press skip twice. Now we will record the entry. So go to vouchers. Here you will press F4. If you see now it's credit note, but we have to pass contra entry. So press F4. In the first field, which is account, you will select that account in which you have to transfer the money. For example, in this case, you have to transfer money into bank account. So select bank account, XYZ bank account, and here you will select from where you are transferring. So we are transferring from cash. So cash. Now if you see here below, the cash balance is 5,000. Now if you enter the amount here 5,000, it will become 0. After entering the amount, you press enter. Now this pop-up will come, bank allocation for XYZ, and here after pressing enter, they will ask you for the denomination. So let's say if we have deposited 500 rupees note, we will write 10. Now it will ask you for the narration, bank deposit. Press enter. Now accept this. So this is how we pass contra entry. Now let's move on to passing journal entry. Now suppose if you want to record electricity expense. So the entry that you will pass is electricity expense account debit to electricity payable account. And the voucher that you will select is journal, which is F7. So let's first create the ledgers and then pass the entry. So you press escape, come back to gateway of Tally, select option create. Now select ledger option. We will create first expense electricity expense, and we will select group as indirect expense. Now keep pressing enter, accept this. Now we will create electricity payable, electricity payable ledger, and here the group will be sundry creditors. Keep pressing enter, 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 enter. Now accept this. Now again go back to gateway of Tally for passing the voucher and press escape, escape, escape. Now go to voucher. Now select journal voucher F7. Now here you will select electricity expense ledger first and record 500 amount. Now here you will select electricity payable 500 on account. If you want to make a new reference, then you can just give a reference of electricity bill. Let's say it's for July month, so I will write 06 just for the reference sake. So whenever I make a payment, I will match again, I will link it here. Write narration electricity expense recorded and press enter, accept. Now let's move on to debit note. Suppose in the previous example where we have purchased goods from Tushar Enterprises worth rupees 10,000. Suppose some of the goods turned out bad. So now you want to return it. So now you will pass a debit note to record purchase return. So the entry that you will pass is Tushar Enterprises account debit to purchase return. So let's quickly make purchase return account. Create, go to ledger, enter name, purchase return account. Under purchases, press enter, enter, accept this. We already have Tushar Enterprises account, so we are not required to create it again. So let's get back by pressing escape, escape, escape. Now go to vouchers, press enter. Here you will select debit note. Now if you see the debit note option is not there, but there is an option other vouchers. So click on this. Now you will find a debit note option. Click here and press enter. Now it is asking for party name. Select Tushar Enterprises, tracking number 01. Again, these details are not mandatory. Tushar Enterprises. Particulars. Here you will select purchase return account. Amount 1000 rupees. Press enter. Enter. Amount 1000 rupees. Press enter. 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 Here we will select on account 1000. In narration you can write purchase return. Press enter. Accept. This is how you will record debit note. Now let's move on to credit note. Let's say the goods that you sold to Dipali, some of them were defective. Now she wants to return it. So the entry that you will pass is sales return account debit to Dipali. So you are crediting Dipali. So now quickly let's create sales return account. Go back, press escape, escape, go to create, go to ledger. Name of ledger is sales return. You can record, group it under name sales return. Press enter, enter, group it under sales account, type of ledger not applicable, enter, 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 accept, yes, ledger has been created. Go back by pressing escape, escape, go to vouchers, press enter. Now here you will select a credit note. So go to other vouchers, that is F10. Here select credit note. Friends in Alt F6. The first thing that the voucher asks is the party name. So party name is Dipali. Tracking, again these details are not mandatory. So just press enter, keep pressing enter. Particulars, write sales return, select this account, enter amount 1500, press enter, press enter. On account, you can keep it on account, press enter, enter, and write narration sales return, press enter, accept. Now you have recorded all the 4 entries.